Okay, I can see you guys now. Hello, 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 everyone. Good evening, guys. Good evening, everyone. And welcome to the last and the fifth day of your HTML and CSS Essentials, where, as promised, we are going to create a really cool looking audio player project. Okay, so good evening, everyone. Good evening, Tejas. Good evening, Gayatri. Good evening, Trambakam. Good evening, everyone. I'm really good. I'm really good, everyone. So, good evening, guys. Good evening, and welcome to the last day of your HTML and CSS Essentials. Okay, so till now we have learned a lot of things. We learned the basics of HTML, we learned the basics of CSS, we saw how to write inline, internal, external CSS, we saw what is height, width, margin, padding. So we learned a lot of things, and today we'll again learn few more new properties. Don't worry, today again we are also going to learn few more new properties, but our main aim for today is to create a really cool looking project. And as discussed on the second day of the session, I am going to create a really cool looking audio player. Not exactly audio player, a site which basically displays a lot of songs that a user can play. But guys, see, in our project, songs are not going to be played. And because we don't have any kind of audio player, we have to build it. But for that, we need JavaScript. So will our main focus will be on design. Maybe in future when we have a JS essentials, we can again learn JavaScript, we can learn how to work with audio there, and then we can again come back to this project and add the audio logic. But today's session is only focusing on designing. So let's try to create maybe the let's try to create like our best. We'll try our best to create the coolest design possible from whatever we have learned. As we know that we have not learned everything that is there in CSS. So we still are restricted with a lot of things, but we'll try our best to create the best possible design from whatever we have learned. Is today 1 hour class or long? Maybe it will go a little long today, guys. Maybe it will go till 1 hour 30 minutes or 1 hour 45 minutes. Let's see. Depends on if we can complete the project or not. So, guys, I hope we are excited, everyone. And I'm not seeing a lot of familiar names today, but not a problem. I hope they will also join. And good evening to all the new people. So let's get started, everyone. I hope you're excited. So as you can see, I have already created a project folder. I have already created a HTML and a CSS folder. And now we can move ahead and we can start doing things directly. So guys, watch properly, understand everything. In between, I'm also going to teach you some new properties. Ask me wherever you have any questions. Okay. So let's get started. Cool. So let's run this page first. Copy the path, open your Chrome browser. Okay, let me get a Chrome browser window first. Here we go. Cool. We have a good looking white page. That's what we need here. And my fifth day from South Africa, I should be familiar, sir. Yes, yes, I remember your name, Thomas. I can see a lot of familiar names, and there are a lot of new names as well. So not a problem. Yep, we will end this program with a bang. Don't worry. Okay. So now, guys, let's get started. And the first thing I'm going to do is this that we learned yesterday, right? Margin 0 pixel, padding 0 pixel, so that no element is having a default margin and default padding. So the basic setup is already done, and now we are good to go. So guys, focus. Everyone, please focus. Here we go. First of all, I'm going to create a section. Now my site is not containing any header or footer or something like that. So let's create a section first. So section, and this will be my main section. So section class, let's say background, or let me call it BG, because this will be my background section. This will be the main section that I have. Section class background. Let's go dot BG. Now guys, it will not have a height and a width. The height and width of this will depend on the child content, but it will surely have padding. Okay. So I'm simply going to give it a padding of like around 50 pixel from all around. Okay, a padding of 50 pixel from all around, just extra size. The real size of this element will depend on the children. Okay, so padding 50 pixel, no height at all. And for the background color, I have actually chosen a color that I have already like created in Notepad. This is the color I'm trying to use for background. So let's use it. Background color, this one. Let's see how does it look. Then we can remove it if we don't like it. Okay, so let's see, guys. Here we go. This is what we have right now. Okay, this is what we have right now. If in future we don't like the color, we can definitely change it. Don't worry. So guys, right now whatever you see here is not a this element is not having any height and width. If you see, this is only the extra padding. See guys, see this width is coming by default, so we don't have to worry about that. Whatever is the screen width, it is taking that. But see, all of it is padding. Padding 50 on the top, padding 50 on the bottom, padding 50 on the left, and padding 50 on the right. You can see there is no height, nothing like that. Now the height will automatically increase if we start adding the child elements. That's why I'm not giving any height. So when you don't give any height to the element, the height is by default auto. That means I don't have any height. Now my height depends on the number of children I have inside me. So as soon as I start adding child elements inside this, the height will start increasing. Right now, you can see everything is highlighted. That means everything is a padding. All of it is fake size. Okay, let's go now. So inside this, the first thing I want to create is like a logo area or something like that. So let's do that. So yeah, let's go. Let me call it a div and let's give it a class of logo like that. Dot logo, a width of 100%, a height of 100 pixel, and for now, a background color of red. There we go. See that, everyone? So now see the gray element's height also increased because of this red element. So now the gray element's height will keep increasing as I enter like child elements inside that. Okay. Now then let's move ahead. Now inside this, I want to display a logo. So now either we can go ahead and search for a logo, or we can just write a text and style it in that way that it looks really cool. So let's see if I have a good font family in my PC. I don't know if I have it. So first of all, let me just try it like whatever you want. You can call it. Let's call it. Think a name for the site, guys. Think a name. What name should we give to this? Let's call it metal music, something like that. I'm just thinking like, okay, any, you can give any name to it. Okay, so let me just call metal music. Right now it's here, but now I'm going to increase the font size and everything. So let's go. Font size 100 pixels. The color of white. I want this to have a color of white. Let's see. Here we go. Now let's see if we have a good font family for this in my PC. I don't know if I have it. So font family. I have Forte available in my PC. No, I don't have Forte. Okay, let's search for a font. Let's search for a font. Now you can also use in online fonts, but now I have to explain that again to you. So I'm not avoiding that right now. Okay, but right now I can download a good font. So like maybe rock type font, rock font. Let's see. Or we can say music font, something like that. Are we getting a good font here? See, these are some cool fonts. You can download and install it in your PC, and then you can start using it, right? So you can download any font. What can we use? We can use this one. This looks really cool, right? This one actually is looking really cool. Let's download this. Okay, it is premium. What? The font is free for personal use. Okay, that's cool. Let's download it. So it is here now. Let's open this and let's install this font in our PC first. So right click, extract. Is it extracted? Okay, here it is. Sorry, extract. It's on the different screen. Okay, here we go. Now just double click and install it. Install. It will take a minute and it will be installed. Now here we go. It is installed already. And the font name is Rocket. Okay, Rockit, Rocket. Let's go and use it. Let's see how does it look. So close it now. I hope it looks good. Let's try. Font family, Rocket. I hope it looks good. It's not getting applied. Is it installed or not? How can we be sure, guys? Writing it the correct way. I don't know. Sir, how to insert multiple images and multiple images for each image? Don't worry, we'll do it. Today I'm going to show that to you. Right now my concern is why it is not applying if I've installed it. Now I'm avoiding Google Fonts here. I'm really literally avoiding Google Fonts because then I have to like teach you everything about font face and everything, right? But why it is not working? I'm just avoiding Google Font for now. Why is it not working? Should I create my own font family in this case? Guys, see, I can also quotes. I don't think the quotes are important thing here, but yeah, we can try it. Why not? Let's try the quotes. Let's see. I don't know. I have not used installed font in a while, so we can obviously try it. Nope, quotes are not the thing. Yes, then I think then we have to import it. So let me show you how to import it and use it. Okay, we can also do that, guys. So see, you can do this. You can create your own font family. Now, again, it will take a lot of time, but let's go. Let's do it. I think a lot of you are suggesting it, so let's do it. Let me do it for you. So let me first take that file from here. Let's cut it from here. Where is cut? Yeah, cut. Paste it in your folder. So on desktop, I have an audio player folder. In that, I'm going to paste it. So paste it here. Cool. Now see, your font file is also here. See that, everyone? Doubt why we always prefer external CSS rather than internal and inline. Shivang, it's like now in my project, I'm going to have a lot of CSS, around 200, 300 lines. That's why I'm using external. For small CSS, like only 5 to 10 lines, I go for internal. Okay, so it's like personal preference. Now, normally when we write CSS, it's a long CSS. That's why we always prefer external. Okay, now guys, we have it here. Now we can simply go ahead and put a link. So we have to create a font face now. So @font face, and here give any name to it, whatever you want. So I can give it a name of rock, and then URL should be the link of your font that you're using. So /rocket/this TTF file. Now I can directly use this font. So now what I did is I created a font face. Basically, I linked the font family in my project. So you can download a font, keep it in your project, and just create a font face in which you name your font family according to yourself, your personal preference. So I name it rock, and then just pass the src in which you pass the link of the font that you're using. And now you can use this rock anywhere, and that font family will be applied. Let's see if it is getting applied. I hope it gets applied now. I really hope. Let's see. And here we go. Now it is getting applied. That's cool. That's what I wanted. See? But now 100 pixels is much bigger, right? So let's make it small. Let's make it small. So font size of 50, and also now I don't need this M capitals. Let me make it small. Metal music, something like that. Okay, and it is still going outside because of this size. Is it not becoming small? Or here we go. Cool, right? Looks good. So now let me make it 40. This much is fine. And now let me just do line center. And here we go. And now if you want, you can simply remove the red and it will look cool. See, guys? Have we cleared, everyone? Now you can use some other font as well if you want. It's totally up to you. Okay, I think I should make it a little more smaller, maybe. Something like this. This is fine. This much is fine, actually. Okay, cool. And I think I should reduce the padding a little more. Like 50 pixels is much, like it's more padding. Let's give it 30 pixel padding. Yeah, cool. Now this is done. Now let's go to the next section. That will be the search section where people can search for music. Okay, guys. So see, guys, in this case, you can use any font. In this case, I didn't have any good font in my PC. So what I did, I simply downloaded a font, linked it. So to link it, you simply use the @font face. In that, just write the name of the font family, name it whatever you want because you want to use it. So I named it rock. You can name it anything. You can give your name as well. And then in the src, just pass the location of that font wherever you downloaded it. So now I downloaded it and kept it in my folder only, in my project folder. And then I simply gave a link, like I connect the image. And now wherever I want, I can use this and that will be applied. So that's how I did it. Now then, let's move ahead and let's create the next section. That will be the search bar. And the search bar is going to look cool. So focus how I'm creating it. We actually learned to import and apply. Yes, you actually learned that here. We actually learned to import and apply font. So that's fine. I didn't plan it. I wanted to install and use it. I was avoiding this, but I don't know why that installation is not working. Maybe I have to restart my PC. So you actually learned that. That's fine. I was actually avoiding it. That's fine, guys. Let's go now. Div class search. Focus now. I'm gonna make the search bar look cooler. Let's see how cool we can make it. So dot search, again a width of 100% and a height of around. And again, now I'm gonna give this a background color of red. Okay, now inside this, I'm gonna have my search bar. It's very small. Let's give it like 70 maybe. Yeah, this is fine. Now let's go and let's create the search bar. And to create the search bar, I'm going to use a form field, that is input field. Input type search, which basically does nothing, but that's fine. You can also use input type text here. And placeholder search song, something like that. Let's see if we have it. Here we go. Now it is looking very bad. We can make it look good. Don't worry. This input field is looking like really simple. So let's give it a class. Let's give it a class of search -field field. Let me put underscore. I follow underscore actually. So search field dot search field. I'm going to give it a height of 50 pixel, a width of around 70%. Okay, and that's almost it. Let's see. Yep, looking cool, not a problem. And a font size of 30 pixel. Here we go. No, that is looking very bad. 30 pixel is too big. Maybe 20. Okay. And font family of Cjo Y. Okay. And font weight to make it a little lighter. So how to insert multiple images? Don't worry, Durga Prasad. We are going to do it. Don't worry, buddy. Right now we are starting, right? I'm going to show you how to create that card thing. Don't worry. Font weight 200 to make it a little thin font. There we go. Now that font is thin. I like that now. Search song. And now it is very close to the border of the text field. I want to like keep it a little away. So for that, you can use something called as text indent. So it will create an indentation. So text indent of 50 pixel. Now it will move away from that. See, now 50 is too much actually. See that this space is too much. So I don't need that much. Maybe 30 will be fine. Yep, this much is cool. And now I also want to make this field only of 50. Why to make it extra? Why to make it big? 50 is fine, right? Exactly same as the input field. Okay, cool. And I don't want it this big actually. So let me just go ahead and put width of 80%. And the width is 80. Let me put 70. Now I want to move it in center. So now I can go ahead and use something called as margin left. So width is 70. That means 30% is left. So if I do margin left of 15%, that means basically I'm adding an extra size, a fake size of 15% at the left side. But that fake size is invisible. So it will look like I'm moving it. That cleared, everyone? So actually, if you see this, I have actually added a fake size at the start, but it looks like a movement because it is invisible. I've actually added a fake size. See that? But it looks like a movement. That's why it looks like in center. And why it is looking like it in center? Because the width was 70. Okay, that means 30% was left. 100 is complete. Like 100 is complete. So 70 is the width. So 30 is left. I move it 15. It looks like it in center. So that's how I basically move my red element in the center. That's it. Now I want this width to be around 80%. Now the remaining space, my button will take that remaining space. Or maybe we can make it 90. That 10% is enough for space. That 10% is enough for space. Now then, let's go and let's create the space. And also one more thing, remove this red now. For now, no, not for now. Let's first create the button. Otherwise it will look bad. Button. And on this button, I'm simply going to give a search image. I'm not going to write search or something like that. I'm going to give a search icon. So let's download icon, guys. Let's go here and let's just say search PNG. Now you can also use font awesome here. How to insert symbol? You can use font awesome or you can use icons like this. So in this case, I'm again avoiding font awesome because I have to like then again teach you that thing again. But we don't have that much time today. So sorry for that. So for now, I'm going to use icon. So Siva Krishna Reddy, this is how you do it. You can search an icon, search for a PNG icon that doesn't have any background. Okay. And now you can like take any icon from here. The best part about a font awesome icon is you can actually change the color of it. That's one good part about icons. Should we use font awesome? Should we use it? See, font awesome is basically a list of icons, but those icons are actually text. So you can change the colors just like a text. These are images. You cannot change their colors. These are fixed images. That's one problem, right? For now, let's use any icon. In future, we'll see. For now, let's use this one. It's not that great, but that's fine for now. Copy image address, img, src, paste the link. Here we go. See, we have the button. Now the button is coming down and icon is very big. So let's make this icon small first. So let's give it a class of search underscore icon. Let's make it small. Dot search icon. Simply give it a width. It's a square, so if I adjust the width, the height will automatically adjust. So width of 50 pixel. And here we go. Now see, alignment is going here and there. So for that, we can simply go ahead and put. First thing we should put here is display inline block. Both of them. We don't have to because they are buttons and everything. So it will definitely work for them. Yeah, here we don't need it. It's a search bar. It's going in block direction only. For the search field, let's put it. And also vertical align top so that it gets aligned to the top. Now it's cool. Now see, this button is still like a little bigger than what you say, your red item. So for that, we can say button, I don't want you to have border. So border, none. I don't want you to have border. Okay, still it is a little bigger. I don't know why it is getting a little bigger. Okay, it is the class of the image, not the button. Let's also give a class to this. Search btn. So icon is not having a border. The button is having it. So search btn. Border, none. Now it's almost there, but the icon is still a little bigger. So let's go ahead and make the icon small, like around 30 pixel maybe. Yeah, that's cool. And the height of the button, I want to make it same. So height will be 50 pixels for the button only. Exactly same as the red element. And the width will be whatever is left. So search field is 90. So that means how much is left, guys? 10% is left, right? So 10%. And I don't want that gap between them. So right now I'm going to remove display inline block. Okay, it is still coming there. Why is that? I think it's because of the border of the input field, maybe. Because if I make it 9%, it should come there. Here we go. Why do I still have the gap? I have removed the display inline block. Okay, yeah, because they are getting treated as text. Because search field and buttons are getting treated as text. So for this, what we have learned is we can simply go ahead and tell the parent that have a font size of 0. This is what we learned yesterday, right? Simply font size of 0 pixels, and now that gap is gone, and now button and element looks closer and equal, right? Now then, okay, Sarthak, what's the confusion, buddy? See, that's in this case, you have to like try to understand few things because see, we can't create the whole project by just using exactly what we learned. So we are also using some new concepts as well. So tell me what's the confusion. I'll tell you. Tell me what is the confusion. I'll tell you, don't worry. Till now, we have done nothing. Till now, we simply adjusted an input field and a button side by side. That's it. That's it. That's all. I can do it again if you want. What is the confusion? Can you tell me, Sarthak? Because we have very less time and we have to create a very big project. We have very less time and we really have to create a very big project. Button class. Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it. Then let's see if we can complete the project. Fine, I'll do it. Not a problem. I'll definitely do it. I'll definitely do it. I will definitely do it. Don't worry, guys. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. So see, guys, what I did is I simply gave search button a border of none. So I simply removed the border and then I gave a height of 50 pixel to the button. So height of the button is exactly same as the red element, and then width 10%. Why width 10? Because the search field was having a width of 90. So search field is having 90% and then 10% is the button. Yes, yes, this project will be shared with you. This project will be shared with you. But whatever time we have to complete a lot of things related to that, but not a problem. Let's see how much we can complete. We'll go a little slow from now. Don't worry. But if you're doing it with me, don't do it with me. Do it afterwards. Once we complete the whole session, you can rewatch it and again do it. Don't do it with me. Okay, because if you start doing with me, then we'll be unable to complete this. Okay, Sarthak, is it clear to you now? Sarthak, is it clear to you? Please tell me. Don't worry. From now, we'll go a little more slow. Okay. Okay, cool. And please try to understand everything. Okay. Don't force yourself. Don't try to do anything with me. Okay. So let's go. Let's go slow. Don't worry. Let's go slow a little. Now, okay, the search bar is done. And now see, if I click on the search bar, I get this black outline. See that, everyone? If I click on the search bar, I get this black outline. See, I don't want that. If I click on the search bar, I get a black outline and I don't need that. So to remove that, go to the search field CSS and simply say outline none. What this will do is this will remove the outline. So now refresh and now see. If I go on the search bar, I don't get that outline. See that, everyone? Now I don't get that outline. Is that clear, guys? So that's how you remove the outline. Okay. And also my button is having a border. I don't want that border. Okay, my button is also having a border. So I'll go to the search field and say, okay, fine. Also remove your border. So border, none. And here we go. Now see, button and your element looks exactly same. See that, everyone? Button and the element look exactly same. So that's how we did it. And now one magic thing you can do is, sir, can we insert symbol in search bar? No, actually we don't do it. So what we can do is now, guys, focus, everyone. See, now my button and my search field are exactly of same size. Okay, that's why they look similar. Now what we can do, we can actually go ahead and change the color of this button to white and see what will happen in that case. Let's go to the button and let's simply say background color white. Because my text field is also white and I changed my color to button color to white, see what will happen. It looks like that the search bar, that the search icon is actually inside the text field. But no, it's a trick. It's just an illusion. It is just an illusion. I have a button, but the button's color is also white and the text field color is also white. That's why it looks like it's a single thing and I have this search icon inside the text field. But no, we don't have it. It's a button. But we can't see it because button is also white and text field is also white. Is it clear, everyone? Okay, and from now I will go a little more slower. Because see, I was going a little quicker because I wanted to complete the whole project. But now let's go slow. Whatever we complete, we should understand that. So let's go slow a little from now. Okay. Please say once again. It's simple. See, initially my button was by default gray, right? My button was by default gray. Okay. So what I did, I made my button size and the text field size same. I can see my button is of a different color. So what I did, I made my button color white as well. So what happens in that case, if your button is white and your text field is white, it looks like they are the same thing. It is look like they are the same thing. Your mic is not good today, everyone. Is there any audio problem, guys? Everyone, is there any audio problem going on? Guys, is there any audio problem? Okay. Ansh, please check the internet, buddy. It might be खरखर की voice आ रही है. Okay. Okay, I think it might be the internet connection maybe, because I can see a lot of people saying no, there's no audio problem. Okay. Okay. So now guys, let's move ahead. Okay. A lot of people are asking why we are using input type search. See, even if we use input type text, that's totally fine. See, the only benefit you get from input type search is this. If you start writing, you get this thing. See, so you get this X on which you can click and cut everything. If I use an input type text, it is still fine. There's nothing different. There is nothing different. But now we'll not get that. That's the only thing. So input type search gives you an additional thing like that cross symbol. You can click on it and cut everything at once. That's why for search fields, I personally like to use input type search. That's it. So that if I write these things, I should get this symbol and I can cut this at once. That's why I do it. Okay. So everyone, are we clear till now? And it is actually looking like this. I zoomed the page. So this is what it is looking like right now. So everyone, please tell me, are we clear till now, guys? So we simply created a logo that is nothing but a text. We gave it a font and we created a search field and a button side by side. We gave them the same color so that what you say, it looks similar. That's it. Okay. And for all the people joining new, it might be a little confusing for you guys. So I would suggest you to go ahead, watch the previous sessions and then come to this session. Otherwise, this will actually be confusing. Okay, let's go ahead now. Now is the time to create the actual cards in which we'll have our images and the music logic. Now, here we're not going to play music. We're simply going to create the layout of music. That's it. Okay, so let's do it, guys. Focus and you'll understand everything. So now time to create one section inside this section. This section will be of, what do you say? Songs. Let's call it songs. Section of songs. Let's go ahead and put dot songs width 100%. For now, let's give it some height, like height 100 pixels. And for now, let's give it a background color of red. Here we go. We have it, right? Now I need a little gap. I need a little gap between the search bar and this. So I can move it down by using margin top. So margin top, that means I'm adding a fake size on top of the red element. But because it is a fake size and it is a margin, so it will be invisible. So margin top of 30 pixels. See, it looks like it came down, but no, it is actually having what? A fake size on the top. See that, everyone, the highlight? It is actually having a fake size on the top. That is invisible. So it looks like it is actually moving. This is what we learned yesterday, right? Okay. So now then, inside this, I'm going to start creating my audio, like all the audio cards. Okay. So let me go to Pixels for some images, for some good images. So pixels.com. Yes, actually just a little bit JS, but it will be like really confusing. Maybe in future sessions, I'll definitely add some JS. Okay. Now guys, let's move ahead and let's search for like movie poster, something like that. So we can have all this. So I'm not using real movie posters because they have all that names and date, release date, everything. So what I'm using is I'm using these cool images from Pixels, like artist images, something like that. So you can use all of it and make it look like a song thumbnail. Okay. So let's use all of it. So let's go, guys. Let's start. So let's create one card first inside this. Guys, please focus. Everyone, please focus. So a div, which I'm going to give it a class of song. So dot song, going to have a width of around 20%. and a height of around 400 pixel and a background color of white. Let's see. Okay. Now see what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the height of the songs element. And if I remove the height, now the height becomes auto. Or if you want, you can also give it a height auto. So what happens in that case, guys, just like the gray element, now the height of the red element will increase depending on this element. So let's do it. And here we go. Now the height of the red element is increasing depending on the white element. Previously it was not. That's why height was still 100 and this white was going out. But now it's not happening. See, to see it properly, let's give it yellow color. And see, if I give a fixed height like 100 pixel, see, the child is actually going outside the parent because the child is bigger than the parent. So the yellow element is of 400 pixel, but the parent is of only 100 pixel. So the child is going outside the parent, right? So what I did, I said, okay, fine. I am not going to give you any height. Your height is auto. That means now your height will increase depending upon the child elements. And even if I remove it, height is still auto. So if you want to give height auto, you can give. If you want, you can also remove it. Both logic is same. See, now the height depends on the child. Is that clear, everyone? Guys, I hope we are clear with this. And now if you want, you can also do this. You can go to the red element and add a fake size on the top. Adding top of 30 pixel and padding bottom of 30 pixel. Now what will happen? 30 pixel extra size on the top and the bottom is added. See, 30 pixel on the top, 30 pixel on the bottom. So padding, right? We learned it yesterday. Fake size, fake visible size on the top and on the bottom. Okay. Okay, before we move ahead, let's do that. Guys, so I can see the charts in the section. Okay, we are ready to announce the winner. So Rohan, are you there in the back? We can actually announce the winner. Then I can continue. Varuna, we can
Yes,
announce.
sir. I'm there.
So let me
Hello.
stop my screen share. Yeah, I can hear you, buddy.
Okay.
Yep, now you can share your screen if you like.
Okay. So, as you all know, I'll be announcing today's Amazon gift voucher winner. So, we'll play the video, and after that, I'll be announcing the winner. So, Varuna, can we play the video now?
Hey, hi guys, this is Sai Kiran from LetsUpgrade, and I'm here today to congratulate you all guys for completing or like for pursuing our Essentials program in various fields what we do. And I want to tell that yes, this is amazing program what you're doing. But if you want to continue this learning and want to take your career to next level with a one-on-one personal mentorship, what we are not providing in Essentials, and also build real-time projects, then join our 6 months PGP full stack program in data science or AI/ML or web development in MERN stack or Python Django. That's it. Bye-bye.
All right. So, sir, would you like to pitch?
Yes, yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah.
So guys, see, now today, as you know, it's the last session, okay, of this essential course, and we have only learned around 10% of CSS. But if you're interested in learning more, like the rest 90%, where we'll learn about flexboxing, grids, and not only CSS. CSS is only like a part of the whole course. We have the complete HTML, complete CSS, complete in-depth JavaScript, and then React, Node, right? All of that. Next, a lot of things. Basically, a complete full stack web development or anything other than full stack web development as well. So you guys, if you want, you can join the advanced courses. So that will be basically a 6 months course where we'll be having everything related to your course. Like if you want to become a full stack developer, whatever we need to become a web developer, everything will be there, and it will be a 6 months long course, and we'll be also building 20 plus projects, 15 to 20 projects basically, okay, from small scale to like bigger projects. So if you're interested, if you want to learn more with me and other trainers like me, you can also join our advanced courses. And one more thing, if you're joining it, if you're enrolling, you can use this coupon code, that is LU Saurabh 4K. So if you use my coupon code there,
Sir,
let me just
share
put
your
it.
screen
Yeah.
because the coupon code
Oh
isn't
yes,
visible right
they
now.
don't have my screen right now, right?
Yeah.
Let me just do it, guys. Okay, here we go. Varuna, can you please share my screen? Yeah. So guys, you can use this coupon code LU Saurabh 4K, and if you use this coupon code, you will get an instant 4,000 rupees discount on the course fees. That is 29,600, something like that. So if you apply this coupon code, you'll definitely get on the spot 4,000 rupees discount. Plus, if you join our course by 15th of November, that is only 3 days are left, you'll get an additional 5,000 rupees discount as well. So if you're interested, you can join it, and I'll see you in the advanced courses where we teach one-on-one, where you can connect with me one-on-one, and we can like do great things. So I'm waiting for you, everyone. Hope to see you there. That's cool.
Honestly, even I am a great fan of his teaching. So, students, if you are interested, please join us. And now I'll share my screen.
Yep, you can go ahead.
So, is it visible?
Yes, it is visible.
All right. So, as I have to say, so this list as per your attendance only. So, I'll just print out first the list of the students, and after that, we'll choose one. So, who's the winner? Okay, Ramya Baliga. Sorry if I am butchering your name, but Ramya, right? Are you there, buddy?
Ramya, are you there?
Ramya Baliga.
No, I don't think so. Ramya is there. Okay. Yep.
Is he there?
Yes, yes. We can see B Ramya
All
R
right.
Balika is there.
Yeah.
Yes.
So congratulations, buddy. You won today's Amazon gift voucher. So I believe you can see our social media handle. So DM us your details like your email address, your number, and your full name, so that of course we can send you the Amazon voucher. So yeah,
Okay. Thank you so much, Rohan.
thank you, sir. And guys, make sure that you are joining us. And congratulations once again.
Okay. Varuna,
Up
can
to
you
you,
share
sir.
my screen?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Rohan. Okay. Thank you so much, Varuna. And congratulations, Ramya, for winning this. And for all the guys who didn't win, don't worry. We still won, right? We have completed a really cool course. And today we are actually creating a really cool project. So that is actually a win for us. So this coupon and everything is fine. We can win it anytime. We can win it in future courses. But this thing that we are learning is actually a win for us, right? So let's go and let's continue the project. Okay, guys. So now, till now, where were we last time? Let me just see. Yeah. So we created a block. Okay. And I was telling you that now the height of the parent depends on the height of the children. And we have also added extra fake size on top and the bottom so that we can have extra space around it. Okay, guys. Is everyone here? Can we continue, guys? Everyone? Is everyone here? Are we understanding everything till now? Just one question before we start. Okay, I can see the yeses. Now let's go. Let's start. Okay. So now inside this, I want, okay, let me just close the notepad. Okay, I'm also having this color. So I want this color in future. So let it be there. Let it be there. Now I don't want it to be yellow. I want my color to be white first. Okay, so here we go. It should be white. Okay. Now then, let's move ahead, guys. And now inside, okay, a little more. I want a little more height. Let's say I want to give 500. Okay, this is cool. And now inside this, I want to create one more div. Okay. So let me create one more div inside the song area. Let me give it a class of song underscore img like that. So there's one more div song underscore img. And now let's go. Song underscore img. Your width is around 80%. That means not exactly same as parent. And your height is around, what is the height of our song? 500. So your height is around 350 pixels. And let's give it a background color of, let's say, brown for now. Any color is fine for now. Can we create an empty box by using margin or padding? Yes, definitely. Yes, initially we created that, right? We simply gave padding and we had an empty box. So yes, we can do it. And here we go. So now we have this brown box. Now let's try to move it in center a little. So see, the width of song img is 80%. So relative to the parent, it is 80%. That means 20% is left. So guys, how much we should give margin left to make it in center? Everyone, how much margin left should we give to move it in center? Come on, I want answers from you guys. Guys, how much margin left should we give? Exactly, usual. We have to give how much? 10%, and it will be in the center, and that's cool. And I also want a little gap from the top, so I'll go ahead and give it a margin top. Actually, now let me do one more thing, guys. Let me do one more thing. I don't want the song element to have any height now. The height of song element will depend upon the number of children. So that means if I remove it, say it goes like this. That's cool. That's what I wanted. That's fine. So now the height of the song element also depends upon the brown element. Now, again to the song element, I'm going to give some padding. So padding top of again 20 pixel and padding bottom of again 20 pixels. So it will have extra size on top and bottom. There we go, like this. And that's what I wanted. So it looks cool. It looks fine. Now inside this brown area, I'm going to put my image. And after this section, I need one more section below song img. That is the player section. That will be the player section. So here we go. If with a class of song underscore player. One more child. Let's give it some style. So dot song underscore player, have a width of 90%, a height of around 50 pixels, not 50 actually, 100 pixels, and a background color of yellow for now. See, it's below the brown one. So the height of the white element again increased because the child element increased. And depending on that, the red element also got increased. So you can see everything is depending. Because of the element, the white element increased. Because of the white element, the red element increased. And because of the red elements increase, the gray element in the background is also increasing. So that's the benefit of giving height auto. So basically, depending on the number of childs, the height keeps increasing. So I don't have to worry about the height anymore, fixed height anymore. It will just keep on increasing. And that's what I wanted. So now in future, if I create thousands of elements, the height will increase. I don't have to worry about the height at all. Okay. Now let's move it in center. Margin left 5% because it is 90. So only 10 is left. So 5 will make it in center. And now I want a little gap between them. So a margin top of 30 pixel again there as well, like this. Or 30 is too much. Let's give it 20, like this. See, so now this area will be for the image and this area will be for the player. Okay, our player will be here and our, what do you say, the image will be here. So let's add an image there, guys. Let's add a good looking image there. So img src, I'm going to use online image. So I'm going to use this image right now. So guys, please focus now what is happening here. You guys have to focus. Okay, please focus. Right click. Let's open this image. Right click. Copy the image address. Paste it here. Now this image is going to be bigger than the element. Let's see first of all. You can see, right? It is bigger than the parent element. I knew it. It is bigger than the parent element. That's fine. Now what we'll do, we'll say the image. Let's give it a class of song thumbnail. Now, I'll tell image, please make your width exactly same as your parent. So dot song thumbnail, I want you to have a width of 100%. That means your width will be exactly same as the parent. There we go. But now see, height wise, it is still bigger. Can you guys see that? Everyone, height wise, it is still bigger because I know that my brown element is this much only, but height wise, it is still bigger. Now there are two solutions for this. Either increase the height of the brown element, or the other solution is, in this case, the child is bigger than the parent. Image is the child and the brown element is the parent, and the child is bigger than the parent. So if the child is bigger than the parent, always remember what happens here is that is called as overflow. When the child goes outside the parent, that thing is called as overflow. So the child is overflowing from the parent. So what you can say, you can tell the parent that whatever is overflowing from you, keep it hidden. So whatever part is outside you, hide it. And now here we go. The extra part of the image that was outside, now it is hidden. Is that clear, everyone? No, I'm not doing that background center cover right now. No, I'm not doing that. Okay, that is something that we can do when you use background image. We cannot use that center cover right now because it's an image tag. It's not a background image, right, Aman Gupta? So guys, are we clear? So this is one option. There are multiple options of doing it. In this case, I'm using this easiest one. Okay. So the child was going outside the parent. So I said, whatever is going outside you, keep it hidden. Please keep it hidden. That's it. So the extra part of the image that was outside the brown element is hidden. It is there. We have not cropped the image. Image is still same, but it's just hidden. The extra part is hidden. That's all. And now here we can write down or create the player logic. The play icon, the seek bar, and the volume icon. All of that we can put here now. And see, guys, it's not an audio player. If you want, you can also put an audio tag here. You can do that actually. Let's do it. Let's do a blank audio tag. How to insert picture? Arul Rasa, we did that, right? This is a picture. We have inserted it. But we can fix same parameter to image. Yes, we can do that. Definitely. Definitely you can do that. Okay. Yes, we'll do that, Chirag. Don't worry. We are still at the start. We have to first complete the element. Once we remove the red element, that margin will not bother you. Right now, see, our brain is tricking us to see that there is no margin between the red and the white element. Once we remove the red element, that margin will be gone. So it will look like the image is actually moved. So don't worry about it. Okay. So now, guys, let's create the player. Let's see if we can create a blank audio player here and how it looks. Let's see that at least. So audio. Can we have a blank audio player? Let's just check it out once. Controls. No song, just audio. See, we can have audio player. But I don't think this will look good. It is there, but let's comment out the yellow color for now. Looking good, guys? Like, is it looking good? I don't know. Let's see if it, yeah, moves in the center. Kind of, it's okay. Like, it's not that great. It's just okay. Like, you can use it for temporary time. We can definitely use it. Okay. Otherwise, we can also make it. But if we go for making it now, we'll like lose a lot of effects. So I think we should go for this. It's not looking that bad. Not looking that bad. Let's see. First of all, let's create everything. If at the end we get time, I'll show you how to create this like manually. How to create this whole thing manual. I'll show you that. Okay. Yes, we'll do it. We'll do it. Don't worry. We are still to do. I just wanted to see that if it is looking good. It's fine. It's okay. It's just okay. And yes, let's put the song name. We forgot to put the song name. So let's in here, I'm going to put a H2 and anything. So let's call it, I don't know, that girl kind of looks like Billie Eilish. So let's give this song a name of like bad guy, something like that. Can we design the audio player? See, you cannot manipulate this. You cannot manipulate this CSS, the CSS for this. So we have to create our own. We have to create our own. So I can do that, but it will take around 10 to 15 minutes to create our own icons and this timer bar and everything. So right now I'm just using it just like that. In future, if we get time, we'll remove it and create our own player. Right now, let's just use it for styling purpose. Just for like temporary time, let's use it. Okay, now we have the name. It is here, not at all looking good. Let's adjust it first. So, okay, I think I should put it inside there. Why I'm putting it outside? Let's put this H2 inside this. Okay, now we have it like this, but I don't want it in center. But then there's a problem because my audio is in center and this is not in center. Okay, let's see if we can give this a width. Class of audio. I want to see if I can give it a width. I have never given it a width, so let me try. Width 100%. So yeah, we can give it a width. That's amazing. Now we can remove the text line center because I don't want that text in the center. Can we use another type of audio player, something like stylish? We have to create. Excite India, we have to create that then. We have to create it. That's the only thing I'm avoiding. We have to create it. Okay. Okay. Not text line. Let's use a little text indent here. Text indent of 30 pixel. No. Or let's also give it a width of 80% and move it 10%. Now we don't need text indent at all. And we can give it a like a margin top of 20 pixel. Too much actually. Let's give it only 10. And let's get the yellow first. Otherwise we can't see it as if it is going outside or inside. So let's give the yellow so that we can see if it is inside the boundaries. And now font family, Cjo UI, and font weight 300 pixels. It should be only 300 in this case. Is it pixels? Are you sure? 200. Why is it not going thin now? Am I making a mistake somewhere? Okay, it's a H2. That's why? Is it that the reason? Because on the top, the font weight worked, right? Correctly. In the search, the font weight worked. So what is going on here? Why is it not working here? Is it because it is H2? Text indent basically moves the text. It's called as indentation. When you see a paragraph, see guys, you have seen the paragraph, right? In the books, when we have paragraph, the first line is always starts from a little ahead. That is what we call as indentation. See this also is indentation. This space from the start till here, it is also called as indentation. So text indent basically moves the text from the initial place to a little right side. That is what we call as text indent. That's it. It's like movement of text. Okay, right now why is this font? Is it because of it is H2? And I make it a P tag then? Now it will not be bold, but let's see. Now yeah, it is working. So that was because it was H2. So let's also give a font size. Font size of 50 pixels. I think 50 will be too big. It's actually too big. 30 pixels. No, I don't want to make it bold. I don't want to make it bold at all. 30 is fine, and I want to increase the height of this a little more. So 110. Or let's give height auto. So now again, the height will depend upon the number of child elements, like this. There we go. And now let's remove the yellow for some seconds. See, now it looks like this. A card with the name and then this controls. It is not having any audio right now. If you want, you can add the bad guy audio here. If you want, guys, you can add the bad guy audio here. Okay, it's totally fine. You can add it. Okay, so now that's how this thing is working. And now if you want, you can go ahead, remove the brown, remove the red, and it will look like this. See, because there was red, that's why it was looking very bad. Now we don't have that red. And also to the red element, I don't want to give it a width of 100%. Let's give it 90 so that it comes in a little center. 100 was too much. And then margin left 5%. First, let me show you how is it looking now. Now it's little inside. Okay. And now here we go. We can add the audio at the end, guys. Don't worry. We can download. Okay. We can download the audio at the end. We'll download 2-3 audios at the end and put it. Right now, see, our audio card is done. Is that clear, everyone? Now, see, after removing the red and yellow, now is it looking good, everyone? Can you add the audio? Yes, I'll add it. Right now, I have to download it. I don't have the audio. I really don't have the audio. So don't worry. I'll add it. So, guys, is it looking cool? Don't worry. We still have a lot of effects to go. I'm also going to add effect, but is it looking good now? You guys tell me. Okay. Now we can create multiple cards like this. We can just go on and on and on, and we can create multiple cards. So let's do it. Let's do it quickly. Now, because we have created one card, see, this song is one card. Let's remove this gap. I don't need this gap. So see, this song is one card. We can copy this song and paste it again like this. And now I'll have one more card. But now see, guys, it is going below. Can you guys tell me why? It is going below it. Can you guys tell me why? Everyone, come on, tell me why it is going below and how to solve it. Yes, because it is by default a block element and we have to convert it to inline block. Amazing. So we can just go to song, that is our card, and say display inline block. And here we go. is like this. Now let's change the image, otherwise it will look exactly same. So let's take this one, right click, copy image address. Let's go to the second one, change the source of the image. Depending on the image, let's change the name as well. Okay, so what name we can give, guys? Let's call it, I don't know. You guys have to suggest me some song names, guys. Come on, tell me. Previous one I gave because this was looking like, this girl was looking like Billie Eilish. Now I don't know. Suggest me some names. Guys, suggest me some names, everyone. Come on. By looking at the image. Senorita? Yes, we can actually give that. Let's do it. Keep the song names in the mind. Depending on the image, we're going to add it. Okay. And also, guys, let me do one more thing. I'm thinking of one more thing, but no, it is looking good. Let's not hamper it. So let's add few more. Let's add few more real quick. Let's change the song thumbnail first. Bad guy, good guy. That's cool. That's actually cool. Let's search for artist or something like that. Okay, we can also have some things like this. This looks a good thumbnail for a song, right? So copy image address. Depending on thumbnail, suggest me songs, guys. Depending on the thumbnail. Now, what name can we give to this one? Now, see, this thumbnail is very small. See, this image is actually very small. That's why we are getting it like this. So now, what I want now, okay, fine. We have to keep this in mind that some thumbnails can be small. Some thumbnails can be actually small. So what should we do for that? Should we make our blocks small as well? Should we do that, everyone? Should we make our blocks small as well? But it will not look good then because it will be hampered then. Let me just put red hand. Now I'm thinking actually. Should I do that? Change the thumbnail? Actually, that's a good idea. Let's change the thumbnail. Let's only take the vertical orientation images. Yeah, like this. This is a good thumbnail. This looks like a really cool thumbnail. Let's take this one. Copy image address. See, normally what we do is when we create a site, we get the images from clients and they give us good images directly. Now, do we have to change the song name, guys? Do we have to change the song names? Yes, I am actually going to zoom the pictures. Don't worry. Keep that in the mind. I'll do it at the end. I'm actually planning that. Okay, let's keep it red hand. Colors. Do we have a song? Give me some original songs. Don't like say me anything. Do we have a song like Colors? Okay, cool. Now let's create few more song cards. Why do we need a lot of boxes for music player? See, normally Aman Gupta, as I said, we don't have JavaScript. So we cannot create the functionality of clicking on the player and opening it like a music player, right? That's why we are going for this right now. Are you understanding, everyone? See, normally what we do here is, normally what happens is we get the thumbnail, we click on it and a music player opens up. But I'm not doing that. Why? Because we don't have JavaScript. We need JavaScript for that. So that's what I said in the start. We are only focusing on the styling, the designing, not the click part, interaction part, because we don't have that. We don't know JavaScript right now, right? So we're only focusing on what we can do from HTML and CSS. And this is also fine. Why not? Instead of creating multiple music players, this is also fine. We can also click and play, click and play. Why not? This is also a good option. Why to open a separate thumbnail? If you can see the song, click on play and play it. Click on play and play the other one. It's also easy, right? It is not like causing any distractions for the user, right? So that's also fine. Not bad. It's not at all bad. Okay, have I pasted it? 1, 2, 3. Okay, let me paste one more. Let me create few more real quick. Um, let's see if we get celebrity images now. So let's go for. I don't know if we'll get Selena Gomez here. I don't know if we'll get the image. No, we don't have it. So celebrity images are not available here. So we can search for like artist or something like that. So let's search for video games. Um, let's take. Why do like they don't have a cool image? Everything is so simple, very simple. We don't have celebrities here. That's one problem. So we cannot take celebrities here. Arcade. Okay, then we can take this one, right? This is fine. This will be a good thumbnail. Copy image address. Hey guys, you can also like choose images from Google. I'm simply choosing it from Pixel so that we can get a good images. Okay, so let's put someone suggested it, right? I don't know if we have a song like this or not. I'm so sorry, I don't know about this. Okay, one more card in this line. Come on, let's add one more card. Okay, it's going down because it doesn't have any space. Let's do one thing. Let's put only 4 cards in one line. So for that, now then we'll have this much gap. I don't want this much gap. So we can move the cards a little. So what we can do is we can go here and put margin left of 3%. So now see, we have something like this. Let's increase it to 5%. Okay, 5 is a little more. 4 will be fine maybe. Yeah, 4 is fine. See, so everything looks cool. We have proper gaps. Okay, and now see, we don't have gaps between the top and bottom. So we can also give margin bottom of 20 pixels so that we also have gaps at the bottom like this. See, so now we have gaps like this. Cool, right? Now then, let's add. Okay, we need a good image for this one, right? So how to add animation? Don't worry, I'm going to show you a few things, guys. Don't worry. I'm planning to show you a few things. Let's search for wedding like that. Okay, and I remember a song where Adam Levine was going in weddings, a lot of weddings. What was that song, guys? Come on, let's play a game. What was that song where Adam Levine was going in a lot of weddings and he was singing some song? What was that song? Sugar. Yes, that's the correct answer. Okay, let's play this game. For the for 3 more songs, that's it. But let's play this game. I like it. Let's play. Let's put sugar here. Okay, and let's copy this. Okay. Okay. I actually forgot the name of the artist there. Okay, it was a Chris Brown song, guys. It was a Chris Brown song, and I forgot the name actually. The other artist, T Pain. Which was the song? Chris Brown and T Pain were there in that song. Anyone? Come on, the song Chris Brown, T Pain. Which song is that? Let me just put like love something like. Let's see what we get here. Guys, come on, can you give me the song, everyone? Mm, no, it's not Believer. Okay, they have a lot of songs, I think. There's one song called as Best Love Song, I think. I don't know if you know it or not. I don't know. There's one song called as Best Love Song. Is it Love Story or is it Best Love Song only? Okay, so let me just put Best Love Song here. I don't know if there is any other name for this. I'm so sorry. I'm very bad at it, but I'm just trying to play a game. So Best Love Song is a song. If you have heard it, Best Love Song, Best Love. Yeah, it is Best Love Song. It's not Best Song. It's Best Love Song, I think. Okay. 2 more cards, guys. Last 2 cards. Come on. 2 more songs. Any Enrique Iglesias song, guys? Um, Small girl. Okay. We can have. Mm, yeah, this is cool. Hear it if you have like not heard it. This is a cool song from Enrique. And one last. Yes, we can also put Adam Levine's memories, right? Let's see if we get an image from memory or something like that. Yes, why not? We can have a camera because camera captures memories. So we can take this one. Right click, copy image address. Guys, see, I can see a lot of songs here. I'm so sorry if I can't put your songs. Don't worry. I'm just doing it really quickly. So memories. That's it. That's all for today. Here we go. We have all the songs. See that, guys? So now anyone can come here and play it, and we have a really cool card design going on here. That looks really cool. And now you can add tons of cards here. It's totally fine. Okay, you can create tons of cards. It's totally up to you. So guys, are we clear with everything till now? So now it's up to you. I'll share this with you. You can go ahead and add more cards if you want. You can go ahead and add more cards, guys. Now about the animation, let's do a few things. Now see, guys, everyone focus. We know that there is an overflow hidden here, right? Guys, we know that there is an overflow hidden logic here. There is something called as overflow hidden. Auto add cards, auto add will only work when your data comes from a database. Right now our data is static. We are creating it. When our data comes from a database, at that time it will be auto add. Then our card logic will run inside a loop, and that loop will generate the cards for us. Okay, so in that case it will work. For our case, we are doing everything statically, so we can't have auto adding cards. Auto add will only work when we write a front end logic that generate cards using a loop, and our data is coming from a database or it is stored somewhere. Then only it will work. Otherwise, right now it's static, so we can only see whatever we add. That's all. Okay, guys. Now let's move ahead and let's add a simple animation. Guys, focus what I'm going to do now. Okay, which is good to use, grid or flex? Depends, Aman. Depends. It totally depends on what kind of layout you're using. Both are good. I personally like flex a lot. I personally use flex a lot, but I sometimes use grid. If I want to design something in row and column format, I personally like in that case I only use grid, but I personally prefer flex a lot. It's easier for me. Okay, guys. Now see everyone. Let me just remove the overflow hidden for some time. Guys, focus everyone. Let me just remove the overflow hidden. Where is that overflow hidden? Yeah. So if I remove the overflow hidden, images will have their own size. Okay, now see, all the images have their own size. That's cool. That's fine. Guys, focus. Now, when I hover on the image, that means when I take my mouse on the image, I want them to become bigger. So how can we do that? Very simple. What is the class on the image? It is song thumbnail. See now what you can do. You can write it like this. Dot song thumbnail, and then put a colon and put hover. Hover means hand over. So when I put my mouse on that, what do you want to happen? So I want to zoom it. I want to scale it. So transform scale. By default, scale is 1. Now, if you go any bigger, it will start scaling. Like say if I go for 1.5, that means grow it 1.5 times. Now see what will happen, guys. Focus. So when I hover on the song thumbnail, it will scale 1.5 times. Initially it is 1, but it will scale 1.5. See what will happen now. You see that? It is growing. See, it becomes bigger, everyone. If I go on the image, it grows 1.5 times. Is it cleared, everyone? It grows 1.5 times. Okay, understand that it grows 1.5 times. That's what I wanted. Are we understanding this, guys? Cool. Now let's add a little transition to it. It is not looking good, right? it like grows like this. Let's make it smooth. And for that, we can simply go ahead in the song thumbnail and say, fine, I want you to have a transition of zero point 0.4 seconds. Like I want this change to happen in a time. Right now it's happening in like in a click. I don't want it like that. I want that effect from small to big to happen in 0.4 seconds. Now see, can you see that, everyone? Guys, can you see that? Now it is happening like in an animated way just because of the time. Okay. Now let's make it a little more bigger, like 1.7 maybe. Here we go. So I wanted it like this. Now I want you to focus. Focus, everyone. Now see, I have removed the overflow. I have removed the overflow. Okay, we know that I have removed the overflow. That's why if I make the image big, I can see the whole image because I have removed the overflow. And in this case, the image is bigger than the child, right? And I can see the whole image. That means overflow is not there. But what happens if I put the overflow back? Now the image will grow. The image will grow. But because it is outside the div, we can't see it. And the effect will look like this. See that, everyone? It is growing. It is doing the exact same thing. But because the overflow it is in, whatever part is going outside that div area, we can't see it. So the effect looks like this, that it is coming to you. See that? Is that clear, guys? Everyone? So that's how this logic works. I hope it is clear to you. Everyone, are we cleared with this? Guys, are we cleared? So it is still it is still doing the, sir, can you please repeat the overflow? Yes, I can definitely. See, understand. First of all, what does overflow does? Overflow hidden means whatever is outside my area, hide it. See, if I remove it, this is how the image looks normally. Okay. It is bigger than the parent. Cool. It is bigger than the parent. It is bigger than the brown element. Remember that brown element we had here? Remember that brown element we had? Now the image is, now there is no overflow. There is no overflow hidden. That means image is out. Keep it out. See, you can see that, right? Image is overlapping with the name because image is bigger than the parent element. That means now I'm allowing the image to go outside the parent. Cool. And now if I hover on it, I'm making it even more bigger. I'm making it even more bigger. So this is what normally is happening here. But now, as I said, if I put overflow hidden, what does overflow hidden does? Whatever part of the image is outside the parent, hide it. So this effect will still be there, but the thing is, whatever part is outside this area, this div area, I cannot see it. So it is still doing the exact same thing. It is zooming, but the zoomed part, the extra part of the image is outside that div area. That's why we can't see it. Here, if I hover, the image is still outside, but we can't see it because it is overflow hidden. We cannot see the extra part. We cannot see the part that is going outside this div range. This div range, which is going outside, we cannot see it. Is it cleared? Everyone, are we cleared? Please tell me. Now, don't worry. I'm going to do one really cool thing, but I want you guys to understand this first. Are we understanding this, guys? Everyone, please tell me, are we understanding this? Okay. Cool, cool, cool. That's cool. Okay. Now I'm going to do one last thing for this project today. We have almost completed it. So I'm going to do one last thing for this. Okay. And let's see if it looks good. And I'm going to like do few more things extra. If you understand it, that's fine. If you don't worry. If you focus on it, you'll easily understand it. So one last thing for this. Okay. What I'm going to do is, see, I'm also going to keep, now initially, my song img will have an overflow of hidden. That means this div is having overflow of hidden. Now, when I hover on the image, now initially it will have overflow hidden, but when I hover on the image, not on image actually. Now I want to write a logic. See if you can understand this, guys. See if you can understand this. Now I want to write a logic for the song card. I want to write a logic for the song card. So when I hover on the song card, I also want to do something. But I don't want to do it on the song. I want to do it on the song img. So when I hover on the song, just give a space, because song img is the child of song. If I mention it here, it will work. Song img, and remove the overflow. Make the overflow visible. So initially the overflow will be hidden. Now for some time, guys, let's stop it. For some time, let's stop it. This image growing, let's stop that. Okay, now see what is happening. Initially, the overflow is hidden. That's why we can't see the extra part of the image. But as soon as I go here, see, I'm removing that overflow. Can you see that, everyone? I am removing that overflow hidden. So what I'm doing is, when I hover on the song, that means this whole white card, when I hover on that, from the song img, remove the overflow. So by default, song img, that means this div is having an overflow of hidden. When I hover on the song, that means on the whole card, work on the child, that is song img, and remove the overflow, make it visible. So now see, initially it's overflow hidden. When I hover, the overflow, it becomes visible and I can see everything. Is this cool? Guys, is this cool? Please tell me. Are we cool with this, everyone? So I'm hovering on the parent, but I'm working on the child. See, hover on the song, but apply CSS on the song img. So hover on the song, but apply CSS on this and make it visible, because initially it is overflow hidden. Okay. Rahul, what is your doubt, buddy? Can you tell me what? See, normally when we write hover, it works only on the element where we are applying it. So song hover, this thing will happen on the same element. But when I take this, when I hover on the song, perform the CSS on this element. Now see, this is a little confusing to understand. I know that in the start, because we have never learned it. I am just trying it to make look more good. That's all. That's all I'm trying. We can also stop on the last thing. Okay, guys? We can also stop on the last thing. We can literally stop on the last thing. But I'm doing some like really cool thing. Let me do it. If you understand it, well and good. See, because to understand this, we need a good knowledge of CSS. And we haven't learned this thing. So let me just do it. It's not for understanding, it's only for fun. Okay, when you come to the advanced session, we'll understand all of this in a very basic way, so don't worry. Okay, now see. Okay, now what I want to do is, I also want to do this. Now this song thumbnail logic, now I don't want to hover on the song thumbnail. Now again, remove this. When I hover on the song, work on the song thumbnail and increase the size of this thumbnail, increase the size of the image. Now basically, initially I was hovering on the song thumbnail and increasing it. Now I'm hovering on the song, but I'm still increasing the song thumbnail. That's fine. Now see what will happen. See, now I hover on this. Now I hover on this. See that, everyone? And now it is also going outside the song, the whole card element. So I'm also going to do this. The song, I'm going to give overflow hidden. Now see what will happen. So I wanted to make something like this. Are you understanding? So I wanted to make, I actually thought, let's do it. So I did it. If you don't want, you can simply remove it. It's just one thing that I thought I think I should do. Like it just came into my mind like this. So I thought, let's try it. That's it. And it looks cool, right? It looks really cool. So that's why I did it. That's all. That's all why I did it. Simple. So if you want, till whatever you understood, keep that. I just did this. That's all. Now, if you want to add audio, you can definitely download audio and add it. Now I have to download. So let me just download Billie Eilish, Bad Guy, MP3 download. Where can we get it for free? I see. I don't like or hate any singers. It just came to my mind because that girl was looking like Billie Eilish. That's why I put this. That's totally fine. Every singer is good, and that's it. They all sing. They all entertain us. That's all. Now we have the MP3. Let's move this in our folder. So cut it from here. Let's create a new folder here, and let's call it songs. And let's put it here. Let's just call it bad-guy. I'm putting one song. You can put all the songs if you want after this. So now here we go. Let me close. Actually, let's not close it. I want to do one more thing at the end. So let's not close it. And now here on the first audio, just go to the first audio. Source src./songs/bad-guy. Save it. There we go. See now the song is here and it's playing. It is playing. Don't worry. Okay. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but it's playing. Now, if we have JavaScript, we can also do this. If the song is playing, the image will look like this. If the song is not playing, the image will look like this. We can also do that. But for that, we need JavaScript. Okay, so in future, we'll do it definitely when we have JavaScript. Or now you know, right, what we normally do in the advanced courses. So you can join there and we can learn like a lot of things, or you can also do it in future essentials. If we put audios, will it increase load timing of website or internet? Yes, obviously. It will definitely do it, Ujjwal, because everything that you put puts load. So yes, audio will put, definitely it will put load. So try to always use compressed audios. Compress the audio, make it shorter, make it like around 1 MB, and then use it. And you have to optimize everything. Is it responsive? No, not completely. It is not at all responsive. See, it is like this. Kind of, what do you say? Elements are getting shorter. That's it. It is not responsive. It's just elements are getting shorter. We can make it. It's just 5 lines of code. In 5 lines of code, make it responsive. In just 5 lines of code, we can make it responsive. Trust me. Okay. So guys, are we clear? Now you can add the audio for other songs, and I hope you liked it, everyone. I hope you liked it. Now, actually, what I wanted to try is, see, in the background color, I have a plain color. I can also give gradient. See, like just to add some fun. Okay, why do I have this red? Remove this red. Okay, so you can also do this in the background. Instead of putting a normal color, you can put a gradient like this. Linear gradient, a rotation of 315 degrees. So, here's my notepad. This first color, 0%, and this second color, 74%. Let's see. Let's see how it is looking. And see, now it's like a gradient. See that, guys? Can you see the change? Now it's a gradient. It's an effect. So you can make it like this. I simply gave it a gradient. So see, on the left, it is a little darker. On the right, it's a little lighter. So you can also do this. You can make it look like this. So previously, it was a plain color. Now I gave it a gradient. That's all. And the gradient is going like this, in this angle. If you don't put that degree of 315 that I put, it will go like this. I simply put around 300 degrees so that it goes like this. So the gradient is going like this. That's all. Okay, make it responsive. I will make it. Definitely. Why not? See, what you can do is just go here. Okay, and just write @media. That means I'm writing a CSS for a what do you say, screen size. For this screen size for the mobile, so @media max width 500 pixels. So if the screen size becomes this, what I want is I want the song card to have a width of 90% and a margin left of what? Not actually 90. Let me make it 100 and margin left of 0, and the songs I want to give a width of 90% and margin left of 5%. Now don't ask like how I'm doing this. I'm just simply changing some styling depending on the screen size. Now see, this was not planned, you just asked how to do it, so I'm just doing it. So now I'll just explain it like in a quick way. So what is happening here is, when the screen size becomes 500 pixel, I want the songs div to take a width of 90% and margin left of 5. I want the song div to take a width of 100% and margin left of 0. That's it. Save it and let's see. Now let's make it mobile size, and here we go. See that, everyone? Now it is responsive, definitely. Now it's not completely responsive. We can still work a little bit more to make it like look more better. We can do that, but that's fine for now. You can also change the size of this search bar. So you can also like do this dot search width of 90% and a margin left of 5%. See, now the search bar is also big. So now to do this. So that's how you do it. So I hope you liked it, everyone. Guys, now I know that you didn't understand few things, but that's fine. Because if I only use whatever we have learned, we can't make site that looks this good. So that's why I used few more properties, but you have to work on it. So if you want, you can also join the advanced sessions, or you can just research and learn it like in your own way. It's totally fine. Why are we taking margin left? To just move it a little. Because see, if I give width 90, initially I had given some margin. Now I'm making the width 90%. So 10% is left, but I want to move it in center. So that's why I'm giving margin left 5% so that it moves in center. So everyone, are we clear? Did you guys like this web page? Come on, tell me, everyone. Are you guys like, did you guys enjoy the whole project? Are we on the mark? I told you, right? We'll make something really cool. So are we on the mark, everyone? Okay, that's amazing. Can we add the same code for mobile app? Why not? Definitely. No. Like I thought color code. No, you cannot have the same code for mobile app. You have to make this in the mobile technology, right? Ended with a bang. Yes, I think we did. I'm hoping that you guys liked it. Okay, and yes, you cannot use the same code for mobile. For mobile, you have different technologies. So either you're using React Native or Flutter or native Android or maybe iOS. So in that case, things differ. But you can create the same layout if you want. Okay, now this site, this whole web page will be shared to you guys. Okay, and I also want you guys to create the exact same thing, more or less, not exactly same, but try to do it. Try to do as much as you can and share it as your assignment. So I think you have the time till 15th to share your assignment. So please, guys, do this as much as you can. Not exactly same, not all the effects. Do it as much as you can. And I just gave some trailers of what we do in advanced sessions. I just gave you some trailers actually. Okay, and we do a lot of great things. Not only this, a lot of great things. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed it, guys. We have a two assignment, right? Yes. Once I gave on the second session and this one. This is, and now you have 3 days. So just complete it and submit it, everyone. So is this the only assignment of the session? Yes, this is the only assignment. That's it. And now, guys, if you have registered for the course, I'm going to share this whole code. So it will be available to you. It will be mailed to you. All this material will be mailed to you. We didn't use the search bar. We can't. Sandhya, we can't. Because we don't have any backend technology, right? So what are we going to even search there? So this thing was only about creating the layout. This thing was only about creating the layout by using all the basic CSS. Now, guys, you can also create this using flexboxing, using grid, but I use simple properties because we only learned that much. So from whatever we have learned, we did this. Mails do not reach. Okay, let me talk to the team once, guys. So we are not able to send the mails. They have to check. Okay, guys, see. Okay, one more thing. For all the people, okay, Varuna, do we have a group link for this? Varuna, do we have a group link for this? For this course, do we have a group link? Okay, I think it is there, right? Okay, guys, see. Okay, for all the people who are not getting mails, there is a group link in the chat. There is a group link in the chat. Just click on that. sign in and just join that group. This file will also be shared on that group. Okay, so for all the people who are not receiving the mail, don't worry, just join the group. So the link is in the chat. Click on that, join the group, and these things will be shared to you there. Okay, please everyone join the group, and these things will be shared there if you're not getting the mail, so you don't have to worry about it. Okay, so that's it, guys. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much for spending your 5 days with me. I hope you learned something. I hope you learned something new. And now I'll see you either in the advanced sessions or in the future essentials. How to share this website? I think you're talking about how to launch this, right? So for that, you have to buy a hosting space, you have to buy a domain name, and then you can put all these on that space and it will be launched. Simple. Just have to buy a domain name, a hosting space, put this site on that hosting space, connect your domain name and the space, and you have launched your site. Okay, so that's how you will give it. Okay, so thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much. It was really great all the 5 days. Now I'll see you in the advanced or the future essential sessions. Bye bye, everyone. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend. Bye bye, guys.